I was a young rider with big dreams and no idea how I was going to get there. And Donner was the answer to all of them. Donner had been a star. He was an imported stallion from Germany and showed all the way from the young horse classes through Prix St. George and I-1. He was it. He was that guy. He fell from his glory days. He ended up in a situation where his board bills weren't paid and they didn't feed him. He was starved. I went and met him in Ohio, and my mom and I just had this gut feeling. We met Donner, but we didn't believe it was him. He was emaciated, skin and bones, and didn't even resemble the horse in the photos anymore. He did one flying change for me in the mud that day, and I knew it was him. Gets me every time. And we called my dad, and he said, "You can't save all of them, but if you want, you can try to save this one." So I went back to the lady's house and said, "This is all the money I have. Can we load them up and take them home?" I still miss them. And she said yes. So we took him home, and he lived out in the field, and we worked on making him fat and happy first. And then he came with me to college, and we did gallop sets in the fields together. And that's where we bonded. We got back in the show ring at 4th level together. He did not want to be in the sandbox. I couldn't do just cookie cutter training with this horse. He needed me to listen to him and what his needs were. He wanted a partnership. And we did all of our training for Prix St. George and Intermediate 1 out on the canals. Tempi changes, pirouettes, zigzags on the canter, and he was happy as could be. We had a deal that I would do all of his training out there, but he had to give me 6 minutes in the show ring, and he did. That horse earned me my 4th level scores, my Prix St. George scores, and half of my gold medal. That weekend, when I finished that test, he gave me everything, and I knew we had done it. I knew we had pulled it off when I finished that salute and started to cry just like this. It was great that I got there, but to bring him back from the state that he was in and to see him back in his glory days like that at the age of 22, still doing it like he was a young guy, it melted my heart. I was so happy for him. Donner became king of the farm. He walked around all 5 acres doing whatever he wanted. At 24, he had colic surgery and he made it. And we got 3 more beautiful years of loving him until he passed. That was a few years back, but I still carry his memory with me. Think about him every day and how much he taught me and how blessed I am for him to have entered my life and taught me everything that he did to make me the rider that I am today.